Hey guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. I know you guys are gonna be shocked to hear this, but I'm currently at a rest area. It's actually really nice here, 40 degrees but no wind, so no coat, just wearing the Prime jacket that one of my subscribers bought for me, John Barry. Appreciate that. Came through a lot of snow today in Iowa. A lot of snow, all the way from just west of Omaha all the way to Des Moines. Ton of snow. And then once Jenna drove to about 5 or 6 miles east of Des Moines, and then once I got in control of the truck, the snow stopped. So it's been 40 degrees, no wind, which is really nice. I like it. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, I have yet another great example of why California loads just don't work for me. And I know I'm going to take some crap, guys. I always do when I talk about this. I get it. Some of you just have a different opinion on it, and you know, that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. We have different opinions on things. There are drivers who see it as their duty to take one for the team, and see it as their duty to help out or do favors or whatever you want to call it, and seem to think, don't take this wrong way, this is my opinion on it, you seem to think that the only loads that Prime needs to be moved are loads going to California. That's ridiculous, guys. It's just my opinion. Every load needs to be moved. Prime needs a truck to move every single load. They all need to be moved. So it's not like if I don't take a load to California that I'm not doing my part to serve customers and get loads moved. Every load needs to be moved. But in my 2 years of experience, the loads they're going to try to move first are the least desirable loads. I mean, can you blame them? I'm not saying that's fact. I don't know that's fact. I'm just saying that in my experience, that's been the case. So you guys know I don't like California. To me, I don't want to say it's a losing proposition. It's not as good for my business as not taking California loads. And this week is a perfect example, and I have many of these examples, many. This week is a perfect example because they tried to get me Friday night. I think is that Friday night? Saturday, they tried to get me to take a load all the way from North Carolina to Los Angeles that paid just under $3,000, like $2,900 or something like that, for 2,600 miles that delivered tomorrow morning, which would be Tuesday morning. So 2,600 miles, Saturday to Tuesday, $2,900, right? Stay with me on this. 2,600 miles, $2,900, Saturday to Tuesday. So you got Saturday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, Monday to Tuesday, 3 days. I rejected that. And then I got a load from North Carolina to Nebraska, which I think it was like 1,500 miles with a little bit of deadhead, I think. Almost 1,500 miles. That load paid $1,900. And dropped that off early this morning, and then got a load out of Nebraska going with 2 stops, one in Ohio first thing tomorrow morning. It's where I'm driving to right now, and the second one on Wednesday morning, super early, like 05:30 in Kentucky. The total miles on that is about 1,000. So you're at 2,500 miles, roughly the same as the California load and roughly the same amount of time. Little more time by about, I don't know, 10 or 15 hours, but roughly the same amount of time, same amount of miles. This meat load pays $2,500 that I'm on. So $2,500, $3,500, $4,500, $4,400, right? The $2,500 and the $1,900. So $4,400 in revenue for 2,500 miles for the same amount of time that my truck's being used as that about same distance for $2,900. You see what I'm getting at? $4,400 versus $2,900. And I get to buy cheap fuel. You know what I'm saying? Buying cheaper fuel. Staying out of those expensive fuel lanes out there out west. Easier to run loads. So, you know, this is the way it works out for me. You know, again, you're going to say, oh, well, you're not helping out with those customers. The loads that I just picked up are customers, guys. California, to me, is if you need miles. It's for team trucks and students and company drivers that need miles. It is not a winning proposition for me as a lease truck. And now there's the argument of, oh, you get great loads out of California. Sometimes you do. Sometimes. For me, it's 1 out of 4 times. So, and even then, it's not like a super great load either. It's not like $4 a mile like at the very beginning of my career with Prime. You could get FedEx loads. You get really good, you know, paying loads out of California. Those don't exist anymore, or they're very few and far between. So why am I going to take $1.10 out to California if I'm only going to get $1.60 out of California? It's still only $1.35 each way, and it took me a week to run that in both directions. You know what I'm saying? So I know some drivers get mad at me, say I'm not a team player, but like I said, again, I think that's ridiculous because I'm still taking loads. It's not like I'm sitting and refusing to take any loads at all. I'm still taking loads, still servicing customers, still moving freight, still making money for myself, making money for Jenna, making money for my fleet manager, making money for Success Leasing, making money for Prime. None of that changes. So I got example after example after example of this. Every time I get one of these California loads proposed to me, I immediately run 3 or 4 days that brings me, you know, 50, 60, 100% more in revenue in the same amount of time with about the same or less miles. So there's a blue light right here shining on my face. That's where that light's coming from. There's not aliens coming down from the sky. So anyway, I still don't like California. California still doesn't make sense to me. Still doesn't. It just is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna go finish this load off in the next 2 days. And then I might go ahead and try to get a load to Springfield. Kind of concerned about if I try to take a load somewhere else after this load and then to Springfield, because Jenna has an appointment with a specialist. So we have no room for error. Like, we have to be in Springfield by a certain amount of time so that we can get her appointment taken care of. So my fleet manager loves to make money, so he'll always try to squeeze an extra load in, which I appreciate, but sometimes it can be a little stressful. So anyway, guys, that's my rest area update for the evening. Now my hand's getting cold. It doesn't feel that cold. Now my hand's getting cold. Well, that's it for tonight. Check in with you again tomorrow. As always, guys, be safe, make good decisions, and drive to thrive. Talk to you soon.